There are few places in the world that have absorbed as much emotion as hotels. Honeymoon couples, families on vacation, businessmen, druggies, prostitutes, schizophrenic geniuses, murders, suicides, heart attacks, arguments. A revolving cast of thousands playing out their own individual drama each night. If any place on earth is likely to be haunted, it's a hotel. Here are 6 of the world's spookiest. Number 6. Hotel Chelsea, New York. A bohemian landmark, the Hotel Chelsea was built between 1883 and 1885. Although it was the home of countless artists, authors, poets and musicians, it is perhaps best known as a place where Sex Pistols bassist Sid Vicious stabbed girlfriend Nancy Spungen to death. Vicious himself died of a heroin overdose before the case could be brought to trial. Poet Dylan Thomas was staying at the Chelsea when he fell into his fatal coma. He died later in the hospital. But it's possible Sid Vicious and Dylan Thomas never left the Hotel Chelsea after all. Their ghosts have been spotted wandering its halls along with playwright Eugene O'Neill and novelist Thomas Wolfe. Other guests have reported all manner of paranormal phenomena, from cold air to phantom footsteps to light that switch on and off at will. The Hotel Chelsea is currently closed to new residents while undergoing renovations. Number 5. Akasaka Weekly Mansion, Tokyo, Japan. The Japanese have always been serious about their ghosts, and Tokyo has been the home of tales regarding the Nopera Bo, a terrifying spirit who appears normal until a person approaches. When it turns to acknowledge you, it exposes a white face completely blank of features. One of the most haunted places in Tokyo is rumored to be Akasaka Weekly Mansion, an extended stay apartment where guests have reported apparitions, ghostly mists, and feeling disembodied hands touch them while sleeping. Number 4. Fairmont Banff Springs Hotels, Banff, Canada. Located high in the Canadian Rockies, the Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel calls to mind a beautiful medieval castle in the wilderness. The Fairmont management adamantly denies any ghostly activity, but stories abound. One spirit frequently witnessed is that of a bride allegedly killed in a tragic accident right before walking down the aisle. The other, far more whimsical tale involves an elderly bellhop named Sam Macaulay. Sam so adored the hotel that after he passed, he continued to work there. Guests report a white-haired bellhop helping them, only to vanish before they have a chance to tip him. Number 3. Russell Hotel, Sydney, Australia. Australia has a rough and tumble history, with origins as a British penal colony. The Russell Hotel shares those dark origins. It served as a hospital during deadly outbreaks of smallpox and bubonic plague, and later became a rooming house and hostel for sailors. It would seem that at least one of the seamen refuses to leave. Guests of room 8 report waking to find a dark presence looming over their bed, peering down at them. Others claim to have seen the ghosts of prostitutes wandering the hall, or doors opening and closing. Some claim that recent renovations on the old sandstone building have only served to rile up the old spirits, and activity is reportedly up. Number 2. Grand Hyatt Hotel, Taiwan. It is rumored that the Grand Hyatt was erected over land that had once served as a Japanese execution ground and prison camp during World War II. The earth was so poisoned by death and despair that paranormal experiences abounded in the modern hotel, and locals shunned the place like the plague. Even action star Jackie Chan reported a creepy experience storming out of his suit in the middle of the night after encountering a ghost. Desperate, the management turned to Feng Shui experts who installed wind chimes, amulets, and Buddhist scrolls in the lobby designed to frighten off spirits. Number 1. La Pavillon Hotel, New Orleans. Built in 1907, the hotel's website describes it as a place where guests can instantly conjure the days of gentle luxury, romantic evenings, and glittering nights. Guests might also have a brush with the dead. La Pavillon is reportedly haunted by at least 5 different ghosts. The most famous of this is Ada, a tearful teenage spirit killed by a runaway carriage, who has been known to bump into people in the lobby claiming to be lost, then vanishing. Era might predate the construction of the hotel itself. Witnesses claim she is dressed in the style of the mid-1800s. A grey-haired old woman in black dress has also been spotted, as have a spectral couple holding hands. Some say they can smell the man's cigar smoke and smell the lady's perfume. Most amusing of all is the hotel's resident hippie, a young man with colorful garb, bell-bottoms and no shoes, who is frequently seen running around and disappearing into the walls. The hippie ghost is a prankster, often charged with hiding objects and yanking blankets off unsuspecting guests.